There's a lot of speculation now that the U.S. will lose its standing as the reserve currency of the world. How will this impact you? Hi, I'm Scott Hamilton, certified financial planner. We're fee-only fiduciaries. We have offices in Austin and Houston, and we help people plan for retirement tax efficiently. So let's start with, first off, a little bit of details. What does it mean to be the reserve currency for the world? Well, Great Britain was for, last 150 years. 1944, there's an agreement, the Bretton Woods Agreement, and that put the U.S. dollar as the core currency for international trading, international transactions. Think of oil currencies, international trade. It's based in U.S. dollars, and there's a huge degree of power and perks that comes with this privilege. It's a privilege. England lost it. And when they lost it, they had rising inflation, declining influence, economic stagnation. And ever since 1944, coming out of the World War II with a ton of debt that they just basically never recovered from. And they lost the standing as the reserve currency. And at that time, the U.S. was rising and still is. But there's still a lot of speculation that we're an empire, late stage empire. You'll read a lot about this. And the BRIC countries, BRIC, Brazil, Russia, India, China, that they can put together a portfolio of their currencies and maybe become a competitor, or maybe it's the yuan, or maybe the euro. Maybe we'll see. Those all have some downsides. So if the U.S. were to lose the reserve currency status, and it could happen. It would be a big problem because we would have higher inflation, larger deficits. The interest carrying cost for our debt would just to manage that alone would be a problem. We would also, just like Great Britain did, have economic stagnation. Think weak and sad. Just like if you have it as reserve currency, it's power and perks. If you lose it, it's weakness and sadness. So the problem with the theory is valid. We absolutely, it'll change. Maybe the amount of currencies that's being priced in baskets of other currencies is increasing and the U.S. dollar is decreasing, but it's a long-term trend, and we want to make sure that the dollar stays strong, America stays strong. That way we'll stay as the reserve currency. One of the downside is there's just not a good currency out there. The baskets are kind of weak. There's some people that thought Bitcoin would be an option. Doesn't appear to be. Euro, no, it's just got a lot of problems as well. The yuan, not really going to happen. So how does this impact you? Well, what you can do is invest in real assets, stocks, land, maybe gold, but it's not necessarily a good hedge against this. Primarily international stocks. So you'll make sure when you build your model that you're testing for higher inflation and making sure you've got a diversified portfolio. So, the concept of losing the reserve currency status is a real deal. So be sure you work with your financial advisor to model it, plan it. And please visit the website, hamiltonfinancialplanning.com. And thank you for taking the time to watch. Appreciate it.